Hey, yo, hey. I'm an addict named Austin. I got clean here at Serenity House in Abilene, Texas, October 19, 2014. Let's read the just for today. August 28th, the light of exposure. These defects grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure. The fifth step asks us to share our true nature with God, with ourselves, and with another human being. It doesn't encourage us to tell everyone every little secret about ourselves. It doesn't ask us to disclose to the whole world every shameful or frightening thought we've ever had. Step 5 simply suggests that our secrets cause us more harm than good when we keep them completely to ourselves. If we give in to our reluctance to reveal our true nature to even one human being, the secret side of our lives becomes more powerful. And when the secrets are in control, they drive a wedge between ourselves, our higher power, and the things we value most about our recovery. When we share our secret selves in confidence with at least one human being, our sponsor, perhaps, or a close friend, this person usually doesn't reject us. We disclose ourselves to someone else and are rewarded with their acceptance. When this happens, we realize that honest sharing is not life-threatening. The secrets have lost their power over us. Just for today, I can disarm the secrets in my life by sharing them with one human being. This has been my experience. The reality is that when I got clean, I was still doing stuff that I wanted to hide, right? I was still doing stuff that I wouldn't tell everybody. I was still doing things that I wouldn't tell my son, or that, and so I've experienced some of these things in recovery. I can remember one time when I was doing something inappropriate at work, and I just couldn't stop, and it was eating me up. I knew it was wrong. I wanted to stop, and and it was like this thing that was just growing that had this control over me, man. And it's hard to be in recovery when you got this thing, this secret growing inside of you, right? And I didn't want to tell everybody around me. I think my sponsor knew, but not everybody else knew, right? It was still a big secret. And so I can remember a friend from out of town that I love and care about called me, and I can remember he could tell something was wrong over the phone, and he's like, "What's up with you, man?" And I just let loose. And I told him, and he was there, and he supported me, and he said, "See, these things, they die in the light of, they grow in the dark, and they die in the light of exposure." And I can remember when that cliche saying came true in my life, and how I realized, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't perfect after that. But I don't know about you, but this is like the disease of addiction is in my thinking, right? And so sometimes I'll think myself out of recovery. And what I mean by that is that the disease wants you to be high. If it's not, it'll settle for you being miserable. It'll settle for you being dishonest and unhappy within yourself. And so there's been times in my recovery whenever there was things going on inside of me that was really hard to be in recovery because I knew what was going on here, and I thought it made me a bad person. What I can tell you is I found out how to start getting honest in those situations and telling people, and those things don't have a hold on me anymore. If anything, when something happens that I feel uncomfortable about, or that I said or did, I try to clean it up really fast, because I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to experience freedom. And so I get honest really quick. And I don't just go around hurting people's feelings. I get honest in a way, and I've matured emotionally a little bit these days, right? And so I'm able to get honest without hurting everybody's feelings and being brutally honest. And in that process of being able to get free from those things, I learned how not to do those things as much, right? And so I hope y'all got something out of this today. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed day.